We're living in interesting times, to say the least. Let me paint this picture for you. 15 years ago, you would have found me living half the time in a tent, another part of the time in the back of my truck. It's basically living in the forests of Tasmania, trying to stop a forest from being opened up to tourism, because there were some of us knew that the last thing we wanted to do was open up that forest, right? I got cut out from underneath a D9 bulldozer with an angle grinder. So I was trying to stop that whole thing happening. Now, at that point, I didn't envisage a career as an inspirational speaker, so unfortunately I don't have the photos of that to share with you. But trust me, I've been in this for a while. It's been for quite a while. I've been able to see this picture that true sustainability, things have to work for all of us. Now, one of the things, all of us back then were dirt poor, right? All of us that were out there on the front line, we were dirt poor. But I'll tell you one thing we did, is we all went out of our way to eat organic food. Now, regardless of what you think about organic food, that it's just out there for people that are just love throwing money away, we made a conscious decision that we didn't want to eat food that had pesticides sprayed on it, right? Now, I know there's people out there that say they've done studies and tell us how safe it is. I, for one, didn't believe them. Still don't. We decided that we would vote with our money, with the dollar, and support those people that were farming in a way that, in my mind, is the only. I'll tell you what, I was going to say 100 years, 50 years, we'll see nothing but organic farming, is my belief. It's really the only way that we can move forward. So I've been supporting organic for a while because I believe that it's a vote for something that's sustainable. Now, what we're going to see, now that the mainstream has caught on to organic and we've got this greenwashing thing happening and everybody wants to be green and everywhere you look, GM's telling us how green they are and all the rest of it. Our job is to do a little research and support the companies that are actually doing the right thing. Now, I heard an interesting story a little while back that Anheuser-Busch was putting out an organic beer. The Budweiser guys putting out an organic beer. Now, talk about an opportunity to move things forward. These guys sell a lot of beer. They could have supported organic farmers by buying their produce on a scale that was probably unimaginable to them up to this point. What did they do instead? They went out, they lobbied the FDA, got them to change the rules on organics, on the organic criteria for hops, so that they could use conventionally grown hops and still call it organic beer. Now, I don't like somebody trying to pull the wool over my eyes, right? One of the things that we're heading into now, and you guys, you've known this for a long time, but this doesn't cut across the board, is we're coming into this time of transparency. And there's guys like me out there that I'm going to out you. If you're trying to pull the wool over our eyes, I'm going to out you. That ain't organic beer, right? And if you want to support that, you're not helping us all out. You're not moving all of us forward. There's little guys out there that are brewing beer that is fully organic. They believe in it, and they want you to have good beer. Now that's, I mean, they're talking my language. I don't like people messing with my beer. I'm an Australian, right? So it's interesting. I come up here and I want to talk all about changing the world and all the rest of it, and then I sit here this morning and everyone's just stealing my thunder. Bill's talking about changing the world. Everybody's talking about changing the world. I'm thinking, well, I've got to step it up a little here. But how's this for an idea? We can change the world one six-pack at a time. Right? Now that's a concept that I can relate to.